Now let's look at this question number 28 from chapter number 9 of H.C. Verma volume 1. The chapter is about conservation of momentum. Okay, so let's read the question first. Two persons, each of mass m, are standing at the two extremes of a railroad car of mass m resting on a smooth track. Okay, so the track over here is smooth. This is your car. Okay, so one person is over here, the other person is on the other end. The person on left jumps to the left with a horizontal speed u with respect to the state of the car before the jump. This is very important. Speed u with respect to the state of the car before the jump. Okay. Thereafter, the other person jumps to the right again with the same horizontal speed u with respect to the state of the car before his jump. Okay. This statement is very important. State of the car before his jump. Okay, find the velocity of the car after both the persons have jumped off. So let's just name the people over here. So the car has mass capital M. This is having mass small m. This is also having mass small m. Okay, but let's just name the people. So this person is A, this person is B, and the car is let's just keep it capital M for now. Okay, so first A will jump off. Right, the person on the left jumps to the left, so person A will jump first. So let's see. So after person A jumps, so let's say this is your person A. Okay, this is the person A, and your car over here, this is your car, and this is the person B on the car, right? So the person A has velocity v1 in this direction, and the car and the person B have velocity v2 in this direction. Right, now let's go back to the statement. What does it say? Speed u with respect to the state of the car before the jump. So before the jump, the car was at rest. Therefore, v1 is basically equal to u. Okay, v1 is equal to u. Now this is having mass small m, this is having mass capital M, this is having mass small m. Since initially the system was at rest, center of mass was at rest, so finally also the center of mass will remain at rest. Why? Because along the horizontal, no force is acting on the system. The ground is smooth. Okay, and the people and the car are applying force on each other, so that is an internal force. So there is no external force in the horizontal direction, so that's why horizontal momentum will remain conserved. So what is the total momentum over here? M plus capital M into v2, that is the momentum of the car plus the person B. Okay, minus momentum of person A is in the negative direction, so minus mu, this is equal to 0. If you solve this equation, we get v2 is equal to mu upon m plus m. Okay, so we found the velocity of the car and the person B after first jump. Now after second jump, what will happen? So after the second jump, so the person A still has a speed u. Why? Because the person A is already he has already jumped off the car, so we don't care about him anymore. The person B has now jumped off, and then we have the railroad car. Okay, so now let's say the person B has velocity v2 and the car has velocity v3. So the question is asking find velocity of the car after both the persons have jumped off. So basically we have to find v3. Our target is to find v3. Now again let's look at the system now. So first of all, what does the question say? The important part, state the other person jumps to the right again with the same horizontal speed u with respect to the state of the car before the jump. So this velocity v2, okay, is with respect to the car before the jump. So before the jump, the car has velocity v2. Okay, so let's make it, I think we should make it v4. this is velocity, I'm really sorry, this is velocity v4. Okay, so v4 with respect to v2 is how much? So v4 minus v2 is equal to u, because the question says that velocity is u with respect to the state before the jump. So before the jump the velocity was v2. Okay, so v4 is with respect to v2, so v4 minus v2 is u. So v4 is equal to v2 plus u. What is v2? Mu upon m plus m. So this is mu upon m plus capital M plus u. So what do we get when you simplify this? You will get 2m plus capital M into u upon m plus capital M. Okay, so we found v4 now. Now we have to find v3. Okay, so we just have to do is conserve the momentum of the system again. Okay, so again the total momentum of the system should be 0. Let's do that. So for the person B, mass is small m, velocity is v4, so m into v4. For the railroad car, mass is capital M and velocity is v3, so plus capital M v3. And for the person A, mass is small m, velocity is u in negative direction, so minus mu equal to 0. Let's simplify this further. So m into what is v4? v4 is 2m plus m into u upon m plus m. 2m plus capital M into u upon m plus capital M, plus capital M v3 is equal to mu. Okay, so capital M v3 is equal to mu minus mu 2m plus capital M upon m plus m. So let's simplify this. So mu I take outside, m plus capital M minus 2m plus capital M upon m plus capital M. Okay, so this will give me mu. Now m and this m will get cancelled out. Now if you take these two, small m and minus 2m, so you will get minus m upon m plus capital M. Okay, so basically now what do we get? v3 is equal to minus m square u upon capital M small m plus capital M. So we are getting v3 this value, but we are getting a minus sign. Why is there a minus sign? Because the direction we have assumed is wrong. We assumed v3 is towards right. Okay, we assume v3 is towards right, but this direction is wrong. That's why the velocity came out to be negative. Okay, so basically what should we say? That the final velocity will be for the car m square u upon capital M small m plus capital M towards left. Okay, that is the car will finally go in this direction. Okay.